That's
Lost
quick.
it a bit there. Hello, I'm Stuart and welcome to Hobby King. I'm here to present to you a Tech Tip Tuesday on hand launching. Now, in front of me we have two recently released models. Of course, the HobbyKing 50mm F16, which is an EDF, and then before that the Lucky Gallon Corsair, which is of course a prop model. I mention that because there is differences in how you launch that, and we'll come to that in just a minute. But what they have in common is that they are designed from the ground up to be hand launched. Some of you might be a little apprehensive about hand launching models, but I'm here to dispel any myths and worries about hand launching models because it's actually very, very straightforward and easy if you follow these simple guides. So what we're going to do, we're going to take each of them over there and fly and launch them, and I'll give you the pointers for each type of model and how best to hand launch these types of models. So let's carry on with this Tech Tip Tuesday over there. So we're going to start with the F16. Now, this is a shoulder wing or mid-wing type model, and it's helpfully got a nice big belly underneath. Now, models of this type of configuration, you want to be launching overhead with your hand underneath, and you want to be holding on that balance point. That's the optimal spot you want for getting a good clean launch. Also, when you launch, you want to be slightly nose up, and with an EDF it doesn't have that rotational torque like you'll see with the prop model in a minute, so you can pretty much go full power. You don't need to run like you did back in the day when it was all NICADs. You pretty much just need a good stern launch. I don't need to run, I just take a step back, keep my arms straight. You want to get it above your head to get as much height from the ground as possible, and almost do it kind of like a javelin. And when you release, the nose wants to be slightly nose up. You also want to be ready on the radio to hold just a little bit of up elevator in, and get ready on roll to counter any adverse roll to the left or right that you might find when launching. And then of course throttle, you need throttle. Well, your hands on the model, your hands on the radio, you got a chin. Use that to get the power you need. Anyway, I'm going to put that all together now and demonstrate how to hand launch a mid-wing EDF such as this. Here we go. A little bit of up. Lovely. Nice and clean away. Bring it around for a fast pass, just because we all like those. Woohoo!
Okay, that was quick.
Victory roll. All right, let's land and we'll get on to the next subject, which of course is the Corsair low wing model and propeller, so it's ever so slightly different. Oh yeah, this one glides. Let's see if I can grease it. Ah, it looks good. Oh, beautiful. All right, Corsair time. All right, so now we're out here with the Lucky Gallon Corsair. Of course, this is a propeller-driven model, so what that means is you're going to get rotational torque on that, and that rotational torque will naturally want to make the model turn to, or twist to the left. Now, you would normally counter that on takeoff with a rudder or rudder input, but of course we're hand launching, so the best thing to do is again hold some up elevator, but also a little bit of right too. And especially with these this series of models, the Reno Aces, they are really quite powerful, so you don't launch at full throttle like you did with the EDF, because you want to negate that rotational torque. So you want to be at about 2/3 throttle, and again using your chin just to give you that throttle control. Now, this is a low wing model. You're holding it again on the balance point, as you see, and you check the CAG, and that's where you want to be holding the model. You can see there, that's pretty much where it's balancing. You're able to grip the fuselage nicely. Now, with this, I still take the same javelin stance as it were, but I bring my arm back and I want to let go up here, which is about the same height that I get with the F16. Okay, so here we go. We're going to combine all of what I just described. I will say this is an old pre-production Lucky Gallon Corsair. It belongs to our cameraman Andres behind the camera there.
Best plane ever.
You love this, right? Absolutely love it. He's got the upgraded Aerostar carbon prop in here, but anyway, The point being is, it's a little bit worse wear, but it's perfect for demonstrating how to hand launch these low wing type models. Don't forget, this will also apply to stuff like EFX racers and the like. If the wing is low, you want to hold it on top of the fuselage like this at the balance point. So let's combine everything. I'll take a little step back, a little bit of right, a little bit of up, and a good heave-ho. And away she goes. All right, do some passes for you guys. Well, yeah, she's cooking. Look at that. Woo! Nice Reno bank there. All right. Woohoo! All right. Should we do a nice landing? All right. Yes, let's do a nice landing. It's not my model, remember? This one, Andres inherited. All right, into wind. Let it weather vane itself and then get ready to flare. Try not to strike the prop. Flare. Ah, beautiful. All right.
Awesome.
That's the best thing clamp ever. Okay, so there you have it, Tech Tip Tuesday, showing you guys how best to hand launch mid-wing or high-wing EDFs such as this, and low-wing prop models such as the Lucky Gallon Corsair. Both of these are relatively new models, this one especially at HobbyKing. Check out links below to these products, and I'll be back soon for another Tech Tip Tuesday, bit of a tongue twister, at some point soon. See you then.